was scrolling the next door app, which I very infrequently do, but I saw this cool posting. So let's go check out this toolbox and see what treasures it has. Come along. Got some goodies here in the truck bed. Let's see what we got. The lesson here is that it's not stupid if it works. And taking out the drawers made it so easy that I could do it myself. Welcome back to Toolholics Anonymous. I like to buy tools, even when I don't need more tools, but you can never have enough. So let's see what I got today in this box. And a quick story behind the guy who I bought this from. He told me that his plant, unfortunately in town, is shutting down. They got notified last year. He's a maintenance worker. This is his toolbox, so they let him take it with him, but he unfortunately no longer needs it. So he was selling it for not too bad of a price, full of tools. So let me show you what we got in here. So it looks like here's his PPE stuff, high-vis jacket, and some safety goggles. And here it looks like we got some tweezers, a reaming tool, a little flashlight. Who makes this? Energizer. Oh, okay, nice. Nice. USB micro. Some markers, and it really is buttery smooth. Does anybody know what this is? This is for if you need to lock out, tag out something. So you put your little clasp on your box, and then you put your own dedicated lock here so that nobody can open up a panel or whatever you're servicing, so you don't get a shocking surprise. Ooh, nice T-handles from Elkland. Looks like almost a full metric set. Very, very nice. Love T-handles. And this is pretty nice. So we got some flex head ratchets from Cobalt and Westward. Looks like some SAA here on the left, and then some metric on the right. 10 millimeter. Lucky day. Armstrong, a no-namer, Stanley. What an odd assortment. These are probably Pittsburgh, but yeah, there you go. Nice little, I like, very simple toolbox, but that's all you need. Ooh, these are nice insulated screwdrivers from WIA. I believe they're German. So we got some nice insulated screwdrivers. Looks like an old fluke meter. 8060. I wonder when this came out. Oh, look at these. Look at all these buttons. All right, let's see. See if I can figure out how to turn this on. Oh, there it is. The on button might help. Oh, look at that. Still works. Some wire strippers, and a little set of terminal ends. And this nice little Cobalt box here. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but the box does have both keys for the bottom as well as the top, which I feel like is a miracle in and of itself. On the bottom side, let's see what we got. And this honestly is what drew me to this box. Not only the great deal, but these Miyatuo, these calipers. I mean, look at these things, are expensive. I'm surprised that he didn't take these out and keep them for himself. And they freaking work, man. So not one, but two. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What else we got? Tape measures. There's a puller tool. And then steel parts, replacement tips. Rule links. Okay. This is a digital angle gauge. So we can measure what angle things are at, which is always handy. Like, love all these handy tools. Let's see, some feeler gauges, puller. I didn't ask him specifically what he serviced, but obviously a nice little eclectic set. Some easy outs. And some drill bits. This little work light. And then another little flashlight. Some pneumatic fittings. Pliers galore. More little WIA screwdrivers. Bit set. Pliers. Vice grips. Yeah, just a good set of different stuff. Down here we got some nut drivers, both metric and standard, a little socket set from Pittsburgh. And they used to have nice little metal cases that came with their kits. Spanner wrench, some long hex, and then some short stubby hex. A ratchet from Armstrong. 1/2 inch drive. Some wrenches. We gotta check out these guys. Oh yeah, buddy. Set of Proto wrenches. I mean, yeah, it's Blackhawk, but by Proto. And man, look at this. A full set of standard 15/16 all the way down to 3/4. Oh, of course, we're missing one. We are missing one. What is that? 3/8, so maybe 5/16. Hopefully it's in there. Looks like he gave that one a little haircut. But almost. And a full set of Stanley, 1 inch, all the way down to 3/8. Okay, never mind. We're missing the 7/16. All right, so 7/16 and 15/16. We will find you. Files, some snap ring pliers. What is this? Punches from Mayhew, which is a very good brand. Looks like almost all of them are in there, which is good. Some more punches, some brass punches, different types of hammers, mallets. What do we got in here? Oh, didn't know that was in there. Set of Proto snap ring pliers. Full set. I'm happy about that. And then little files. Lastly, socket sets. And some pry bars. Let's see what's in these guys. A little ratcheting bit set. Fully and utterly complete, which is a miracle in and of itself. And a full set of drill bits. Not a single one missing. This guy really cared about his tools. A brand new set of sockets with ratchet from Walmart. This 99% complete socket set. We're just missing an extension, but to have all the sockets, man, that's pretty darn impressive. Let's check out the completeness of this socket set from Stanley. Dang, I am like freaking blown away how well this guy kept everything. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, we're missing a screwdriver right here and an extension, but I mean, and one socket. That's crazy. Okay, 2 sockets, but still, are we missing 10 millimeter? Hold on. We even got the freaking 10 millimeter, guys. So that is pretty impressive in and of itself. I'm gonna throw this one in the truck, I think. So all around, I thought it was a pretty freaking good deal of a toolbox. Everything's in awesome condition, a nice assortment of different tools. So I'm happy with it. What are your thoughts?